The problem was, everything about riding the bus in Montgomery was humiliating for black passengers. However, in Montgomery, they had their own rules. If the bus became so crowded that white seats were filled, the driver would move the colored section and order any African American to get up and make room further to the back, or stand in the aisle, or leave the bus completely. In fact, if one white passenger wanted to sit in a row occupied by 4 black bus riders, all 4 of them would have to get up to the back of the bus. Additionally, all riders had to enter in the front of the bus to pay their fare, but unless the entire white section were empty, black passengers had to get off and re-enter in the rear. According to the law, no passenger was required to move or give up their seat or stand on the bus if it were crowded or no other seats were available, but bus drivers simply ignored the law and adopted the practice of requiring black riders to move if there were no seats in the white-only section, and it became customary for black passengers to move when the driver told them so. African Americans were routinely assaulted, shortchanged, accosted, and left stranded even after paying their fares. The roots of the Montgomery bus boycott began years before even Rosa Parks' arrest in 1955. So, on December 1st, 1955, when Rosa Parks was commuting on a Montgomery Cleveland Avenue bus from her job at a local department store, and she sat in the first row of seats in the colored section, and when those seats filled, driver James F. Other complied and Parks simply refused. She was arrested and charged with the violation of Chapter 6, Section 11 of the segregation laws of the Montgomery City Code. It would state, another woman has been arrested and thrown in jail because she refused to give up her seat so a white person could sit down. This has to be stopped. Negroes have rights too. Next time, it may be you or your daughter or your mother. The Montgomery bus boycott had a resounding effect far and beyond simple desegregation of public buses. It introduced Martin Luther King to the world with his role in the boycott, and the boycott garnered international attention to the struggles of African Americans in the United States. Additionally, the Montgomery Improvement Association's tactics of combining mass nonviolent protests with Christian ethics were the cornerstone of the civil rights movement in the United States.